Kaori laughs. What? You know, as Aito tries to take one of the kids out of Kaori's hands, the child looks at Aito for a second, then buries his face into Kaori's shoulder. Kaori laughs.
I don't think she wants to leave anytime soon.
Aito laughs too.
I can't really blame her.
Uh-oh. If it were anyone else, Kaori would have slapped them for touching her so intimately. I don't know, do I want to say something or do I not? It would be funny. You know what? There's a don't do anything right here, so talk to Kaori in private. I stride into the room. Kaori glances as I approach. Her smile falters. She looks at me with curiosity and concern. Can we talk? My tone must have been severe because she blinks in surprise and nods and places the children on the ground.
I'll be right back, Aito.
No problem, we'll be fine, right, kids?
No! They're gonna say, no, 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 come back, come back. No, 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 come back. The children all gone quiet when I entered, but Aito's enthusiasm brings them back to life. Yuri leads me through the hallway outside the room. As soon as we're outside, my emotions get the better of me and I can't hold it anymore. What was that?
What was that?
Aito is touching you. I don't like the fucking music that's going on. You didn't even care? She's mad at me because this is mad music. I hear freaking mad music.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You put your strap back on. Kaori looks at me like I'm an idiot. Now that I say that out loud, I feel like one too.
Why would I care about that?
Because
why?
although I'm bubbling inside, I can't find the words to explain myself and wait, what? And silently fume. Just because. Kaori scowls, then lets out a frustrating sigh.
You aren't making any sense. You're acting like a...
Baby. She freezes and glances sharply at me. She looks away and blushes.
Hold on! Aito and I just work together! You and I are...
Yeah, come on, say it. Her cheeks are beet red.
You know.
You know. Kaori grabs my hand and squeezes it gently. I relax slightly at her touch.
So you have nothing to worry about, okay?
Okay. She still doesn't make eye contact, but her look has softened completely. She making her seem strangely vulnerable. Seeing her exposed like this makes me feel silly for acting jealous. Okay. We stand in awkward silence before Aito pops his head out.
I don't mean to interrupt, but the kids are getting restless without you, Kaori. This happens every time they see you first. They forget all about me.
Dun dun dun. Alright, Sia. Yuri blinks and chuckles.
Alright.
She gives me one last reassuring look, then heads back inside the kids. Aito lingers beside me.
Is everything okay?
Just fine. Yeah, me and my girlfriend just had to talk about something. Aito's eyes widen when he hears girlfriend.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. She doesn't talk about her personal life, so I had no idea. Otherwise, I would never.
Wait, what? Well, you know now, so back off, and we'll be just fine. That sounded a lot more curt than I intended, but he doesn't seem offended. He nods. After short pauses, he speaks again.
You are one very lucky guy.
What does that mean? I know. With this misunderstanding cleared up, I return to my older kids and continue to help tutoring. Another hour passes in a blur. Before long, the parents trickle in to collect their children. The kids whine that they want to stay longer and stay longer with Miss Kiori, but their parents urge them home. After all the kids are gone, the staff wave goodbye to each other and pack up to go home too. Before I go, I want to catch up with Kaori. To my surprise, Kaori approaches me first. I act stupidly today. Although we talked about it, I feel Like I'm... Wait, what? I feel like I'm about to get another earful.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. That catches me completely off guard. Actually, this soundtrack's pretty dope. Pretty cool. What?
I made you feel, uncomfortable.
You made me feel, uncomfortable?
I thought about it some more.
I...
And I maybe should have been more clear to Aito to begin with.
And that's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Yori looks, worried as a soft blush stains her cheeks. Forget about earlier, now I feel even more guilty. No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have acted like that at all. We stand awkwardly, unsure what to say next.
Kiss and makeup already.
Thanks, Uncle Miguel. Thanks, Uncle Miguel. My man from, what is he from, Spain?
Uncle! How long have you been there?
Portugal, I don't remember.
What are you doing?
I think it was Spain. I turn around to see Uncle Miguel holding up his cell phone taking some pictures,
I
dog.
must document this momentous occasion for your children.
I must document this moment as a... Hey, I never said... You know what, whatever. Go with it. Kiori's mouth drops open as her face turns bright as a tomato. I'm positive my face is equally red.
What? Don't say ridiculous things like that! Give me that phone!
You better give me the ability to drag her in.
No, I cannot.
No, not in my house. Kiori charges after Miguel, who skillfully keeps the phone just out of her reach.
Uncle Miguel!
You will thank me one day, my sweet.
I can't help but laugh at the sheer ridiculousness of the situation. All in all, today was good. Today was a good day. After I gather my things, I drive home. Today was a dope day. Oh, my stomach growls loudly as I park my bike in the garage. Nikki, please be home for once. I wonder what we're going to have for dinner. Wait, isn't Yuki here? As I enter the kitchen, I see a dainty strawberry cake sitting on the kitchen table. Cake for dinner. I peer closely at the layered cake and use my fingers to taste the whipped cream. Wait, the whipped cream. It melted on my tongue in a cloud of sweetness. Fresh whipped cream. That's the only kind of whipped cream I'll eat. Mom spoils us. She never bought whipped cream because she always makes it herself. Wait a minute. Mom's birthday. Nikki. Didn't Nikki bake this cake? Wait, did Nikki bake this cake for Mom's birthday? I searched the house but see no sign of her. There's no text from her on my phone either. Surely she came home after school, which means there's only one place she can be, her room. What? I grab my keys, hop on my bike to find Nikki. We live next to a park back home, and Nikki would often escape there when she was upset. Just as expected, I find Nikki swinging forlornly in the park. Can't say the word. Forlornly. Got it. Forlornly. Too many O's. Yo, we got even better pictures. I don't care if you're crying. These pictures are dope, man. What the heck? This is heck better. I'm sorry, guys. Her head is bent as she gazes down. Wait, what? As she gazes down something in her hand? What's that? A pendant? Yeah, it's a pendant. I take a seat beside her. She glances at me but doesn't speak. Instead, she cups the open locket in her hands. The one that usually hangs around her neck. Inside is a picture of Mom and Dad. I kinda could guess that. You okay?
I don't know.
You'll be fine. Get your ass up. Mom would have loved the cake you made her. Nikki snaps the locket shut and holds it to her
I
chest.
had to do something, you know? Today is Mom's birthday and I couldn't not celebrate it.
I'm not gonna say anything because me personally, I'm kind of a mean person. Nikki had to wait. Oh, oh shoot! I know.
So I thought I'd make her a cake like we used to, but
That's sad. Her voice trembles and she takes a minute to compose herself.
then that cake, it was like it was taunting me. A reminder that Mom will never get a chance to eat it. It's not fair.
That face. Nikki's knuckles turn white as she clutches the locket. Her hands begin to shake.
I barely got any time with her before she was taken away, and I just want her back.
Nikki,
I know I'm being crazy, but I just keep thinking it's my fault.
shit, she might want to know. We might have to tell her anyway. Tears trickle down her face and leave wet stains on her shirt. Instinctively, I pull her in for a hug, and she leans against me. This wasn't your fault, Nikki.
It is.
You had no control over this. She pulls away and falls silent. When she finally speaks, her voice is thick.
I missed the bus that day.
What?
The reason I left the cafe is because I missed the bus and needed a ride home.
Then it. No, I'm just kidding.
I keep thinking, what if I had just gotten on that bus as soon as class ended? I wasn't even doing anything important. I was just hanging out and lost track of time.
That's not your fault, Nikki, so.
I remember being so annoyed when they didn't show up. I was so angry I had to walk home, and all I could think about was how much
Her voice falters.
I hated them.
I'll let you dislike them. You didn't hate him then. You didn't mean that. You were angry.
What kind of daughter thinks like that? When I remember, I just feel so disgusted with myself.
That is. Wait, what? That is as it may? But what? Be that as it may, what happened wasn't your fault, Nikki. You didn't tell that driver to hit them. You can't blame yourself. You can't keep blaming yourself.
Then why do I feel like I'm being punished?
Because this sucks. Because it's so easy to think about all the years that have been stolen from you and to laminate that loss. But you can't keep thinking this way. Like, can't keep thinking like that. I didn't fare much better. Be happy with the time you did spend. Focus on all the good times you had with them. The last thing Mom and Dad would want is for you to be sad because of them. They want you to be happy.
I know. I just miss them so much.
I know, I miss them too. But on the bright side, at least you've still gotten me.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better, not worse.
Shit, man, you got a joke now? Hey, let's have a weak laugh. Her tears have stopped, and some color returns to her. Is returning to her face. Remember Mom's cake from last year? It was completely inedible.
You mean the second cake? The one you baked for Mom because you forgot her birthday?
Oh yeah. Whoops. Nikki laughs.
Mom tried so hard to eat it, but eventually she just gave up.
Not my finest moment, but at least it wasn't as bad as the one Dad baked the year before.
You mean when he almost burned our entire house down?
Nikki laughs so hard she snorts, which only makes her laugh harder. Her laughter is infectious, and I can't help but join in. I think I got a lot more Dad in me than you do.
Yeah, but it's not all bad. You got a lot of his good qualities, too. Like how you're always there for me when I need you.
It's a hard job, but someone has to do it. Nikki bumps me playfully with her swing.
Rude!
No. You know what's rude? Leaving a perfectly delicious cake untouched in the kitchen.
It's true. It was made for eating.
So, let's go eat it. Grinning from ear to ear, Nikki nods and stands up. Together, we head to my bike and I drive us back home. As soon as I park, the two of us hop off my bike and eagerly rush into the kitchen, then freeze. There's 1/3 of the cake remaining and a trail of a trail of crumbs starting from the kitchen table and ends at Kaito's face. Uncle Kaito's face, sorry. I can only stare in stunned silence at the scene.
Uncle Kaito?
He pauses, a forkful of moist yellow cake is halfway to his mouth.
Did you eat all of the cake?
Uncle Kaito looks from his fork to Nikki, then back to the fork.
I want my lawyer.
Nikki and I burst out laughing as Uncle Kaito shoves the fork into his mouth. Nikki and I split the rest of the cake while Kaito looks longingly. Nikki is all smiles for the rest of the night as Uncle Kaito asks us about our day. I tuck into bed early as I know I'll have a busy day of frolicking in the hot springs tomorrow. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the hot springs tomorrow, guys. As soon as soon I begin to dream about Katori steaming up in the hot water. Well, this kid, he has some wishes, some dreams, some goals in life. They might not be good goals, but hey, they're goals. I wake up from the sound of my alarm and jump out of bed. I need to meet my friends at the train station so we can all head over to the hot springs together. And I'd rather not be the last one there. They might leave without me. No kidding. No, they wouldn't. No, wait, no, just kidding. No, they wouldn't. Would they? Either way, I throw on some clothes and race to pack up what I need. After grabbing a quick breakfast, I hop on my bike and drive to the train station. I haven't been back here since I arrived to Izuki. It's expecting... It's exactly the same as I remembered it. People bustling back and forth, and the whole station is blanketed with the buzz of conversations. For some reason, the familiarity is comforting. I purchase my ticket and find Kaori, Mayu, Valerie, Yuna already waiting on the platform. Oop. Like, they are legit all wearing the same pants. Well, 3 of them are, and one's just like completely suited out with something like back from the freaking 80s. Hey, Yuna Valley waves as I approach while Mayu smiles and Kaori nods in agreement, in greetings. In greeting.
You made it.
So you did. I glance around us. Where's Shu?
Running late, like usual.
Already there.
He'll be here.
I hope so. He has all our tickets. Here he gives me a look. Of course he'll be here. He crosses her arms, but otherwise falls silent. Even Yuna looks worried as she checks the time. We still have a few minutes before the trainer comes. As the second takes by, I begin to lose hope. Thankfully, Shu appears soon. Soon appears.
Hey guys, ready to get our heat on?
Get our heat on. We stare at Shu.
That came out wrong.
I don't know how it did. Yeah, I actually don't get it. He looks around and a wide grin on his face.
Awesome, the gang's all here.
The laborious roar of the engines is heard before the train is sighted. Shu points to the approaching train.
Just in time, too, because here's the train.
You were cutting it really close, Joe.
I'm right on time.
Everyone quiets down as we get ready to board. We settle in our seats and enjoy the ride. When we arrive, we step off the train and stretch our legs. There's a beautiful hotel in the distance, and the hot springs are tucked in the mountains behind it.
All right, here we are safe and sound. Let's go check in first.
Shu leads the way to the hotel, and we trail behind, enjoying the scenery. I breathe in deeply, letting the crisp mountain air fill my lungs. Just being here already helps me feel rejuvenated. We enter the hotel, and the front desk agent gives us the keys to our room. Valerie and Yuna are bunkering together while Hiyori and Mayu share a room. Obviously, that leaves Shu and I to share the last room. The girls disappear into their rooms, not before agreeing to meet outside the hotel in 10 minutes. Shu and I enter our room. He immediately flops on the bed closest to the window. Dude, we need a picture, man. This is a pretty good looking scene right here. I claim this bed. Take the other bed. I might have to fight him for it. Alright, and then I'm fine with this bed. I drop my bag onto the bed closest to the wall in the doorway. I don't even... Yeah, wait, sorry. I don't even like being next to the window anyways. Even with the curtains closed, I still feel too exposed.
Exposed?
Like, if I were to open the curtains, a face would be staring in. Jude looks warily at the window.
Don't say things like that. Do you want me to have nightmares?
Sorry. Once we had a chance to... Oh, Once we had a chance to rest and put down our things, we head into the lobby and wait outside. The girls trickle in a few minutes later. Should we go for a selfie now?
We want to save that for tonight. Trust me, it's way more relaxing at the end of the day.
What should we do instead? Shu pulls out the tickets and studies the text on there.
What about
being quiet? Mayu's voice trails off. What about what?
What if we toured the gardens?
She points to a side clearing of blossoms. A side clearing of blossoms and trees.
They look really pretty.
We get a discounted price for the tours too, since we already have tickets to the hot springs.
Dope. Valerie jumps excitedly.
Let's do it then.
He races towards the gardens.
Wait! Don't just run off like that!
She can do whatever she wants. Yuri takes off after her as the rest of us scrambles to catch up. Like, I want to see like an image from the side showing us running after freaking Valerie and Hiyori, and the rest of us just trails behind. Luckily, we arrive right before the next scheduled tour, and we're able to secure a spot with the group. The tour guide leads us on a graveled path and speaks non-stop about the history of the garden and each plant that we see. The history stuff is kind of cool. I wish I had the money to commission my own garden paradise. But does this guy really have to go into detail about every single plant? I survey the flowers and the trees around me. Bright petals of colors sway gently in the breeze, and a few of them floating towards our feet. But I wonder, how do they keep this place so green at this time of the year? As I glance around the group, everyone seems to be focused in on the greenery around us. I scan the field of flowers, and I am impressed by the size and the scope of the garden. It seems to go on forever. While we Miranda along. I'm saying that wrong too. I spot a few trees with low-hanging branches full of ripe berries. A few paces off the path, my stomach growls in response. Let's do it. Let's do it, people. We're going to look at the pretty, pretty berries from a distance. Eat them. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I, sir, repetitiously check to make sure no one is watching. Satisfied, I sneak off the path, head straight for the trees. The plump berries are a bright shade of red, and my mouth waters at, watch that be poison ivy. I pick up a handful, I'm about to put them in my mouth, and someone slaps them right out my hand. Ow. I look over to see Kiori scowling at me. What'd you do that for?
You can't just shove the first thing you see into your mouth.
Thanks. I snort as trying to hold back a retort. Kaori doesn't seem amused.
You have to pay attention. They might be poisonous.
I don't even bother holding in this laugh. Kaori, why would a beautiful garden like this frequent by all types of people, including children, have poisonous berries? Instead of answering, Kaori points to the sign posted beneath the tree. Danger, don't eat. Oh. Kaori crosses her arms, but wears a satisfied smirk. They should have posted that up. They should have posted that sign higher. Who's gonna see it so close to the ground?
Children. The ones who are most likely to eat things they shouldn't.
Touché. I look at Kiori again and smile, but of course, she'd be the first one to notice I'm away. As much as she pretends not to care, I'm still surprised what a big heart she has. Kiori frowns.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I had no idea you cared about me so much. She blinks in surprise, then looks away as her cheeks turn pink.
I don't. I just don't want you to die yet. Not until we've played our last match for the semester.
My smile broadens at her response. That's a strange way to show your affection. Her blush deepens.
Don't be stupid!
Yeah, I'll be extra stupid. That's enough excitement for one day. Let me show you what affection is. Our lips lock in a passionate kiss, and I scoop her into my embrace. At first, Kaori tenses up in surprise, but then quickly melts into the kiss. She slowly pulls away and tries to catch her breath. Her face is bright red, but a broad smile is on her lips. That's how you show affection. She playfully hits my arm, but laughs anyways. We spent time together before rejoining the group. The tour was very beautiful, and I enjoyed the leisurely pace we took around the gardens. Although I did learn a lot about plants. I did learn a lot about plants than I ever wanted to know. I heard that wrong. Once the tour was over, we regrouped back outside the hotel. Hello, children. How did everyone enjoy the tour? Mayu sighs deeply.
Flowers were so beautiful. I felt like I was walking through a fairy tale.
I'm glad you had fun, Mayu. I thought it was really pretty too, but I found the history of the place to be the most interesting part.
Man, told you this girl was square. Well, that's cool anyways. I really don't judge. Kiori shrugs.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was alright.
It reminded me a little bit of home. On the outskirts of town, there was a cute little museum which also included a garden wall.
Well, where's she from? At least in France, right?
That sounds really nice.
Shut up, Yuna.
It was.
That's why you're my least favorite.
I thought it was good, but I could have used less of all that flower talk.
You weren't the only one.
I thought it was informative.
Ugh.
But enough of that. It's now time for the main event.
You're not gonna say it? Hot Springs!
Yay! I cannot wait to soak in that glorious water.
That glorious water.
Same here.
Dude, Yuna, you sound so much like, what's his name? I even said his name too. From Bakugan. Mishiru. No, Mashiro. Mashiro. What was his Bakugan? Praise. Okay. Okay, Mayu grins and even Kaori cracks a smile. I always say her name like 4 different ways. Kaori, Cory, Lori, Dory, Fori, Mori, Nori, Tori, Sori, Pori, Glory, Lori, Dory. We eagerly follow Shun to the hotel where he presents our tickets. We have to wait what it felt like a couple of hours at least while they prep the place. Afterwards, an attendant leads Shu and I to the male changing room, while another attendant leads the girls away. As in customary, we strip down and rinse ourselves thoroughly before entering the adjoining hot springs. I feel the different temperature as soon as we step out of the room. There are a few other men spread out in the pool. They all look to be young and close to my age. Shu and I slowly wade into the hot spring. I dip my feet in, my toes tinged from the rush of the heat. Carefully, I lowered the rest of me into the water and instantly relaxed in the warmth.